Welcome to Tatum Talk. I got a question yesterday in reference to my medical commodities business. A female asked, can she do this business because she's used to seeing men do it all the time. Yes, you can do it if you're a female. Yes, you can. Because, well, I think it's just me. Like, I am used to meeting people for all different types of things that I've done in the past. It's never been an issue for me to meet strangers. And so I never even thought about it. I didn't give it two thoughts at all before I started doing this. But I told her, yeah, you can meet people. It's comfortable because most of your customers are elderly people. And so I just go to their homes. I just go up to the front door. It's a quick transaction. They're giving me the medical supply box, usually something small like a box of test strips, and I'm giving them the cash. We've already had a conversation, so it's been pre-discussed what I'm going to pay for it. So I have exact amount, and I'm giving it to them, and they're giving me the box. It's like 2 minutes, and you're out. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, what you can always do is have them meet you at a local McDonald's, grocery store, whatever is near them. And that solves everything. This business is perfect for gig workers. It's perfect for y'all because I used to do gigs. I used to do Instacart, Caviar, Postmates, Uber Eats, Doordash. So many of them I've done. Caviar is now closed, but I've done so many, and I know some days could be really up. Some days you get great orders. You're making good money, and it doesn't take you that long to be outside, right? You only have to maybe be outside hustling and bustling for like 4 hours. But there's other days when it's really slow. And those days, you could be outside for like 10 hours and not even make $80. So it's perfect for you guys because this is something that you could implement in between and while you are doing your gigs. In between orders, especially on slow days, you might get a customer that you have to go meet. You could go meet that person and then come back and pick up your order. Come back and pick up a new assignment. You need to place your marketing signs around town. It's best to do this when there's no traffic. So you would do it in the evenings, after 5, after 6 o'clock, when traffic dies down and parking is easy. That's when you would put your signage up. So you're already in the car. You're already driving around every single day. All you have to do is implement a couple of extra things in order to make a whole nother stream of income for yourself. And this can be great money because I've told you that you can double your dollars in a day. And what that means is whatever I put out money for, I know that I'm getting back double. So if someone says, hey, I have these test strips, they are Accu-Check, for example, is one of the top brands. I know that that brand is going to bring me in between $70 and $78 for one box. If that person has 2 boxes, I know that I'm already getting back 78 times 2, right? So what, $156? I'm gonna then pay them like 60, so like $30 each box, basically. So I'm putting out 60, I'm gonna get back 158. Come on, I more than doubled my money. And so what I'm saying to you is these are really small items. You can put them in your pocket. They're not heavy, they don't cost a lot to ship, and it's something that you could do really fast and flip your money, flip a few dollars here and there. Now, if you made a whole extra 100, and if you made a whole extra from 60 to 158, like $90, if you made a whole extra $90, $100, do you care if it's slow at Instacart today? Do you care if it's slow and no orders is coming through on DoorDash? No, you don't give a damn, because that's not your only thing. That's not your only concern, because you got something else working for you. And so what I'm saying is implement, like get something else that's going to work along with what you're doing, like 2-3 different things happening throughout the month. So money is coming from a couple of different angles, because that's what you got to do to win.
That's the same way I feel. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody.
And the other good thing is, I like about this medical commodities, I have done a couple of things, right? I've done a couple of things where you resell. And if you think about it, there's a few things out there like that. So people like to flip sneakers. Take sneakers, for example. I don't know much about flipping sneakers, but I know it's not every Adidas shoe. It's not every Nike shoe or Jordan shoe that's going to be resellable, right? It's not going to have a high resale value. You got to know what you're looking for when you're doing reselling and flipping of sneakers. So it's probably a certain model. It's probably a certain, year that it dropped, that came out. It's probably a certain color. It's probably the big sizes might sell quicker than the small ones. And that's the same thing it is with these medical supplies. It's certain boxes that you need to know which ones are the ones that you're going to be able to buy that have a high resale value in it, because it's not every box. Trust me, people will call you and they will say, hey, I've got such and such brand, and I've never heard of this brand because it's not on my list that I'm used to looking at every day, right? My price sheet. And so I'll go Google it and I'll see what it is, and I'm like, nah, that's not, it doesn't have a high resale value, so I'm sorry, I can't buy that one. So it's not every box. You need to know which boxes are gonna get you the high dollar amount. I used to resell items all the time. I used to flip items from the store. Now this was another lifetime. I was a personal shopper basically. I used to go in all these high-end stores, Saks Fifth Avenue, Bergdorf, Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, all these stores. I used to buy things for people, and then I used to sell them. So this is how my day would go. I would be out all day long and I would be shopping. I would be shopping and shopping up until the stores closed, basically like 9 o'clock at night. Right now I come home, I'm tired. However, I have people that's waiting to buy the merchandise. I also have to call these people and let them know, okay, I got it. So now this is a double hustle, because now I have to spend time on the phone, calling people, getting in touch with people, waiting for them to call me back. And this was during the time when we didn't have phones with pictures, with cameras on them. So I couldn't text them pictures of what I had. So I had to go and drive to these people now to meet them so they could see what I had, so they could see if they wanted to buy it. And so this is a double hustle. The same thing with the sneakers. When you buy the sneakers, now you got to go out and look for somebody to flip it to, right? You have to wait for a customer. You have to post it. I'm assuming they post it on like eBay, on like Facebook Marketplace and other sites like that, or for up. I'm not sure how they do it, but however they do it, it's still a double hustle. Medical commodities is not that. It's not a double hustle, because the end game, the end buyer is done for you. I am going to give you the buyers, the wholesalers, the people that have the unlimited cash. These people are going to buy it from you the same day, or depending on you, if you ship it to them first, 2-3 days later after they get the box and inventory it, then you'll get paid. But the bottom line is, all you got to do is the front part. All you got to do is find the people that have the product. Find the people that have the test strips, the insulin pens, the inhalers, the meters, monitors, pods. There's so many medical supplies that you could buy. Find those people, buy it from them, and then you locked in. The person on the back end is going to buy it from you. So here's another way to look at it. If you do real estate, if you are familiar with how wholesaling works, it's pretty much akin to that, because what you're looking for is a motivated seller, right? Those are the people that have the test strips or the other medical supplies. That's the same thing in real estate. You find a motivated seller. That person is willing to sell their home to you at a low rate. The people that have the medical supplies, they're selling it to you at a low rate because they didn't pay for it. Their prescription allowed them to get this. Their insurance company covered the cost for them. Maybe they had a low copay, but for the most part, you're not buying anything that says Medicaid on it. You can't buy and resell those. Not Medicaid, not Medicare. Anything else, fair game. These people are going to sell you the product, and then you find a cash. See, in real estate, you find a cash buyer, but in medical commodities, I give you the cash buyer. So you have the person on the back end that you're going to sell it to. So it's really easy. Like, it's a formula, it's a system. Half the system is completed for you. All you got to do is do the front part. This is perfect for people that do gigs, perfect for people that got felonies. Like, I have a felony. You don't have to look for fill out an application. Nobody's asking you to do a background check. This is something you could do part-time, like 5-7 hours a week. It works everywhere because there are so many people in this country, unfortunately, that have diabetes. Therefore, there are a lot of people that have the medical supplies that you're looking for. So in order for you to understand, to really, really grasp what I'm saying, I need you to download the ebook. There's an ebook and it's free. It's in the description. Download that, read all the information, take it in. You'll understand how this works, why this works. You'll see how you could get in where you fit in. And then contact me if you have any questions. Just put a comment and I'll get right back to you. If this video was helpful to you, please hit like. The people in life that are ahead of you, they are not ahead of you because they are smarter. They're ahead of you only because they found out about something that works and they took action and they found out that it works. They figured out how to do something that you don't know how to do. That's all it is. This could be that for you. You should give it a shot. At least download the ebook, read it, understand it, then you can figure out if it's for you or not. Anybody could do this, I'm telling you. You can learn this business in a day. A 17-year-old can do this business. And 17-year-olds are doing it. And they're making hundreds of dollars a week, thousands of dollars a month. Okay, I'm about to go back here and get in this pool. It's burning up out here today. It's probably like 95 degrees, pushing 100. I'm about to go head into this water, y'all.